Well, hello again, everyone. Chronos006 here. It's a new day, time for a new recording session, and we have many new characters to look at. But I gotta say, how could I not play Tama? Let's do it. Yeah. Am I in a fantasy world? What's going on here? Man, this soundtrack to this game is amazing.
It's so hot.
Okay, that is too cute to live. I have no idea if that's a man, a woman, a child. So I'm just gonna give it a cute voice.
It's so hot in this thing. Way too hot. I feel like I'm sitting in a sauna. Everyone else on the street looks nice and cool.
Oh, stop making it move! Oh, that's messing with my mind. Stop it!
But here I am getting treated to my very own personal midsummer heat wave. On top of that, I can barely see, can barely breathe for that matter, but hey, what can I do?
I took this stupid job.
Oh, I am so thirsty. Some iced tea would be amazing right now. I'm gonna pass out from dehydration at this rate. I may as well admit it. I underestimated how tough this would be. Who knew wearing a mascot costume could be so uncomfortable?
Furries are in everything. A delicate. Okay, so it's a lady. Alright. I think. We don't really know.
A delicate young lady like myself has no business doing this sort of job. I suddenly have so much respect for the people in those superhero team shows.
Oh.
Like, can you imagine doing action scenes and something like this?
Yeah. How meta.
Heck, all I'm doing is standing here and I'm this close to calling it quits. But I can't. I need to work. I need the money.
I need the money.
There's no time to be a wuss. If I give up on this, what else am I possibly gonna do?
I'll drink beer. It's not beer. Burning H. Immer. What? Burning Hammer.
Check out the revolutionary new diet drink, Burning Hammer!
I can't handle this game anymore, guys. It's so crazy. A free portion, usually quite small, of a product given out to consumers as a sales gimmick allows them to test the quality and effect of a cosmetic or health product prior to purchase. Frequently referred to as a trial size or freebie version of the product. In addition to passing out free samples on the street, some shops also include free samples with purchased products. Please note that simply taking a product without paying for it in order to test it out is theft. Don't do it.
Come on and give it a try!
Why are you dressed like that when the logo is a scantily clad lady?
Oh, it's no use. People just walk by, one after the other. They avoid looking at the sample. It's been like this ever since I started standing here. Oh, my poor tail. What gives? You'd figure at least one person would have taken a bottle by now. I mean, it's free. But I haven't managed to give away a single one. If this keeps up, there's no way I'm getting paid. this whole miserable experience would have all been for nothing. Just drink this and watch the pounds melt away.
No exercising or dieting necessary. Your product is bullshit, if that's what you say.
I could hear the desperation in my own voice. Just burn, burn, burn! Burn those pounds away! They're giving me cold looks now. They probably think I'm some shyster trying to offload dodgy product. It's that simple. That simple, folks. You just drink the weight away. I guarantee it. Heck, this whole thing reeks of a scam to me, too.
Yeah, you think? In other words, it seems extremely dubious or suspicious. What is this music? I feel like I'm in a fantasy world right now. The word scam, referring to a type of dishonest scheme, is actually of unknown origin. Several folk etymologies have been proposed, including that it comes from a simple shortening of scandalous misdeeds. Oh, that's interesting. I never knew that. But these claims have little evidence to support them. Okay, so it was just a guess. God damn it.
Losing weight just by drinking some concoction is way too good to be true. But still, free is free.
That's kind of what I think.
You'd think I'd be able to give one or two away. It's not like I'm not trying. Okay, pep talk time. You can do this. Think about the money. Just start with one bottle. Alright, I am gonna give this bottle away to the next person I see, no matter what. I close my eyes and gather my determination. I just need to get started. The momentum will build from there.
Whoa! Oh no! Sasayama! Oh, do I choose? Do I have to choose who to give it to?
Alright, eyes open. There are two people walking in my direction. Wait, two? Oh no! Which one do I pick? If I keep waffling, they're both gonna pass me by. I just need to hand this bottle off. Which one of these guys look more likely to take it? Got you the free sample of my furry fist.
You know, I think the guy on the left would probably take it quicker than Sasayama would, but I'm gonna do this because it seems funnier.
Got you the free sample of my furry fist. I try to force it off on the disheveled fellow to my right. To my surprise, he takes it! Yay!
Huh? What's this? He asks, lifting an eyebrow as he looks at the bottle.
I flap my fuzzy arms and struck a cute pose as I launch into the product pitch. Burning Hammer! The #1 new diet drink! Please give it a try!
Does he look like he needs a diet drink?
No thanks.
The man says.
I'm good.
That's my line whenever I get stuff like that. I'm like, nah, I'm alright, I'm good.
I keep my arms held open wide and pretend I didn't hear that.
Look,
He says.
I'm in a hurry. You should give this to someone else.
He tried to hand the sample back to me, but I hold my ground. For a few moments, we were at a silent impasse.
It's like, what's going on?
Maybe he's weirded out by my cat alter ego holding its freeze frame pose. Because eventually he looks away, slips the bottle into his pocket, and walks off.
Why does the cat have a raccoon tail? Why does the cat have a pouch? Why does the cat have shoes? I have so many questions.
I did it! I finally got someone to take one! But there are still so many samples left. My brief surge of excitement dies before it can even fully take hold. I wonder how the other mascot is doing about it.
There's another one? Oh! Evil chicken. There's a sales demo happening today at 1 o'clock at the Nokane building.
Huh, looks like the chicken has handed out all kinds of samples. I don't get it. How come nobody is talking any of my...
Taking any of mine, excuse me.
What could I possibly be doing wrong? I look at the clock. It's a little after 11. My morning of wandering around hawking diet drinks is just about over. I need to get ready to head over to the sales demo. I'd love to take the costume off, but then I have to carry it. The samples I haven't given out are almost too heavy as it is. Oh well, I might not have gotten results, but I tried my best. I sure hope they don't withhold my pay or anything.
Hey, what gives? You got that many left? Chicken speaks with a female voice. God, I'm stopping. I can't do this voice much longer. Yeah, I reply sheepishly. Nobody seems to want to take mine. Well, I mean, are you looking for the right targets? Yes, Chocobo, please tell me how to do this.
Huh?
Like groups of girls, or bored-looking older ladies. Those are the types you gotta be gunning for, you know. Wow, I hadn't even considered that. Now that she says it, it seems so obvious. This is a diet drink, after all. Boy, that's sad, but it's true. Of course I'm not gonna have any luck trying to foist it off on random guys. Well, whatever. The chicken says. Here, give me the samples you got left. I hand over my samples, and the chicken dumps the whole lot into her basket. I'll drink whatever's left so they don't find out you didn't pass them out. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Wait, like all of them?
All of them.
The chicken sounds pretty confident in herself. These may just be sample-sized bottles, but still, they add up to a lot. I can feel myself on the brink of tears at the kindness of her offer.
Thank you so much. Such a huge help.
I bow deeply, which makes my mascot head wobble.
No.
Aw, Kitty made a friend. Leaving the station behind, we head down Center Guy towards the Nakane building. Boy, someday when I finally get to Japan, I'm gonna have a lot of really weird memories concerning Shibuya Station. From various animes and games. A multi-tenant office building in Udagawacho, located in Center Guy, Shibuya's downtown district. In addition to hosting the weight loss drink sales demo, the building is also home to the foreign capital protection firm Japan's Cellcom, the IT mainstay Shibuya OnNet, SON, video game developer Shindai Trotco, and Strikeback Labs, publisher of the monthly magazine Science Strikes Back, along with many other businesses. The Burning Hammer sales demo is going to be held there this afternoon. The job's supposed to pay 10,000 yen for the day, but if we can sell at least 100 bottles at the demo, they promise another 10,000 on top of that. Again, I don't know the exact exchange rate, but that doesn't sound like very good pay. I need to make sure I sell those 100 bottles. I need that 20,000 yen, and I need it ASAP. Mwah! Good night, everybody. We arrive at the Nakane building, a rundown multi-tenant office complex. That's literally in a garage. I see that. We head into the room where the Burning Hammer sales demo is taking place. There are already about 50 seats set out. I wonder how many people the free samples will pull in. A stage has been set up at the far end of the room. That's where I'm gonna be standing, sipping Burning Hammer while explaining its effects to the customers. Hurry up and take that thing off. The chicken flaps her wings as she speaks. It's kinda early, but come on, let's have lunch. I'm starving. Now that she mentions it, I realize I'm pretty hungry myself. The demo's not starting for another 2 hours. I can't win a war against my stomach for that long. The chicken and I... Sorry, I just realized that I've come to this point in my life where I'm reading this sentence. The chicken and I head to the waiting room where they're set out our lunches for us. Mind getting my back real quick? The chicken asks. She arches her back towards me. Ah, the life of a furry. Apparently she can't reach her own zipper. Oh sure, give me just a sec. I try to unzip the back of the chicken suit, but my own suit's thick, fuzzy fingers have a hard time of it. What's the holdup? Come on, I'm roasting in this thing. Hurry up and get it off me. I've almost got it. It's just awkward with these mitts. Finally, I get hold of the zipper and yank it. Downward. Awkward. The girl emerges from the chicken as if the chicken itself were an egg. Writing. Whew. I'm alive. Her red sweatshirt. Why are you wearing a sweatshirt inside of that thing? Come on. Almost at once, she's kicking back and cooling off with a hand fan. Sorry, but would you mind getting me two? I ask. Yeah, okay. I turn my back to the girl. I hear metal clacking behind me. Shouldn't you have said clucking behind you? At long last, I'm about to be free of this 5-ton fursuit. Huh? The girl murmurs awkwardly. Huh? What? A spike of anxiety hits me. What's wrong? I ask. Yeah, that's a no-go. Zipper's busted. What? Yeah, sorry, this thing ain't coming off. What? My vision goes dark. Oh, Japan. No! No, no! I tug desperately at the costume, but no luck. I'm trapped inside. Oh, what the crap! Now, not only can this person not get out of the suit, but they can't eat! Ah, well, we can talk to the boss about it when he gets back, the girl says. I mean, it's not like we can just cut it off you with scissors or anything. Yes, you can! She sounds entirely unconcerned. It's so unfair! I need to get out of this stuffy, sweltering steam bath as soon as possible. Hey, if you were interested in a diet drink, that's a way you can lose weight. God, I'm terrible. All I can do is clench my fist in impotent rage. But anyway, good work out there today, the girl continues. I'm Chiriko Usugi, by the way. You can just call me Chiri. Hi! She smiles as she introduces herself. I mean, I'm a pretty cheery gal after all. She breaks into a hearty guffaw. Oh, sure, I say. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, for sure. So, I guess you're not gonna be able to eat lunch in that getup, huh? Huh? Gah, that's right. What should I do? Don't sweat it. Writing. Just leave it to me. Huh? I'll eat both lunches myself. No offense, but I'm sure you will. Do not look at me like that, Tama. Do not judge me. Chiri doesn't even wait for me to reply before reaching for my lunch. It'd be a shame to let it go to waste, she says. She makes it sound like leftover food is a bigger concern than my hunger. I can feel my appetite stirring all the more as she devours my meal with a satisfied grin on her face. Oh, there's 3 meals there. Does that mean there's another? A faint, pathetic gurgle rises from my belly. It's just a cheap little pre-packaged box lunch, but right now it looks like a feast. So what's your name? Chiri asks. Her cheeks are still packed with rice. My name? Yeah. Oh, it's, As I struggle to think of an answer, my eyes alight on the piece of tamagoyaki clutched between Chiri's chopsticks. The yellow slab of lightly grilled egg wobbles to and fro. I can see the inside from the way it's been sliced. It looks somewhat undercooked. Come on, what's your name? Oh, right, Tama. It's Tama. Is she just saying that because she's looking at Tamagoyaki? Or whatever. Churi chortles and stuffs a piece of Tamagoyaki into her mouth, then takes a big swig of iced tea. I am beyond jealous. I wish I could gorge myself on those lunchboxes until I'm full to bursting. Heck, even a cold glass of iced tea would be a lifesaver right now. I'm so thirsty, I'm starting to get all dizzy. Maybe I really am getting dehydrated. This isn't good. If I don't do something, I'm gonna pass out before the sales demo even starts. And then I remember something. The zipper down my back might be busted, but I can still take the head off, right? That way, I'd at least be able to eat and drink stuff. Alright, I decide to... So many choices! I decide to ask Chiri. Sorry, would you mind helping me pull my... Ow! I feel a dull throbbing pain at the back of my head. Like I bumped my head somewhere. But I don't remember doing that recently. Chiri flashes me a curious look. What are you doing? She asks. I thought maybe I could at least get the head off. That's what she said. That ain't gonna work. The thing's attached to the body. Dead. I slump forward in defeat, face planting on the tabletop. No! Supposed would have noticed that when they put it on, you know. Well, I didn't. The boss helped me get into it, is the thing. Well, don't let it get you down, Chiri says. Here, drink some of this. I can't! She pulls a bottle with straw from her bag and pours some of the tea into it. In a fever of thirst, I jammed the plastic straw through the mascot costume's mouth. Thankfully, it reaches as far as my own. I'm not reading that line. I'm not reading that line. My body rejoices as the moisture returns to it, like rain coming to the desert. And thus I revive! Actually, it kind of does feel like I'm coming back to life. Yay! Oh, thank you so much! I am never gonna forget this as long as I live. With tears welling up in my eyes, I clutch Churi's hands in my fuzzy mitts.
Oh, hey, I'm not the kind of person to abandon someone in need, you know,
she replies. An embarrassed grin crosses her face. How come you're carrying this bottle around with you anyway? I ask. Oh, that's because I make my own protein juice. Protein juice? Never heard of it. I heard that if you have protein juice for one of your 3 meals a day, you'll lose weight. So yeah, I kinda need to keep it. Fibergy! What is that? Given Chiri's sort of, well, chubby frame, I don't think the protein's been working so great for her. How do you know that? Judgy McJudgerson. I'm trying all sorts of stuff, but right now protein is probably totally the best thing for my diet. This stuff, though... Chiri casts her eyes at the samples of burning hammer on the table. It's like... totally bogus. Huh? Bogus? That's a surprise. Well, yeah, Chiri says. You gotta exercise if you want to burn body fat. The best way to burn fat is to engage in steady, low-intensity aerobic exercise. After roughly 20 minutes of such exercise, the body burns through its available blood sugar, and the brain sends signals to have fat brought into the bloodstream. This is how fat is burned. Anaerobic exercise, which leaves you panting and breathless, is not effective. Well, yeah. She smacks herself on one flabby arm. I mean, there's no way you're gonna lose weight by taking in more calories. Huh. Didn't she just say she was drinking protein juice to lose weight? I keep that thought to myself. I mean, that'd be as ridiculous as all-you-can-eat Kobe beef, she adds. She shakes her head seriously. Not sure about using all-you-can-eat anything as an example in a discussion about weight loss. But again, I keep the thought to myself. But hey, a job's a job, Cheery says after a moment, perking up again. They tell me to sell this junk, I'll sell it. A sudden wailing comes from the other side of the door. Please, just give me time! I swear I'll get it back to you! What the heck? Cheery says. Is that the boss? I nod. That's definitely Mr. Yanagishita's voice. He's the guy who hired me. Sidling up alongside Cheery, I very quietly open the door and take a peek inside. Whoa! Mr. Yanagishita is down on his hands and knees, begging, while two uncouth-looking men glower at him. Just a little more time, man. That's all I ask, he pleads. Once I sell this stuff, I can pay you back! I see a tiny bottle of burning hammer in his hand. Just a little more, mimics the middle-aged fellow. I just gotta sell this. We've heard enough of that out of you. Yeah, the younger guy sneers. We ain't giving you any more time, so quit asking. But I really just need a little longer this time. Please, you gotta believe me! Oh god, this game. From the look of things, Mr. Yanagishita is dealing with some loan sharks. Though it seems obvious that this term refers to toothy predators of the deep, the word shark, in this case, actually has its origin in an older Germanic word meaning parasite, or someone who preys on others. The same word gave rise to the terms pool shark and card shark. In the case of loan sharks, though, the initial mental image seems quite appropriate. And the two thugs are clearly in no mood for his continued groveling. Cheery and I exchange a glance. It's probably best if we don't go out there right now. But now I'm really worried. Am I actually gonna get paid for this gig? As I'm pondering that, one of the men grabs Yanagishita by the nape of the neck and drags him to his feet. Come with us, pal. We'll take you someplace you can, wake off your debts. Say what? Mr. Yanagishita wails. The two men drag him away. Huh. Guess he's gone then, Cheery says. She's already starting to pack up her things. So you're done working? Going home. Not much point sticking around. Going home? I mean, the demo sure ain't happening now. Anyhow, it's nice working with you. See ya! Moments later, Cheery is out the door. Oh, forever alone. Now what do I do? I've been left here all by myself. More or less at a total loss. What's with all the flags?
Dead end. Number 11 shifts over.
Our poor feline friend isn't going to get paid now that those debt collectors showed up and dragged her boss away. If a certain someone hadn't told the thugs how to get to the Nakane building, they probably wouldn't have caught Yanagishita. The right decision happens at 11:15, but who has to make it?